et tous. Okay, boys, we are live. You should be able to hear me, hopefully. And I completely forgot about stream elements, which is the background of the stream, but it should be fine. Everything seems to be working fine. Can you hear me well? I'm here a bit, I do not know how long. Okay, Mike, welcome. So, boys, let me tell you what the idea is for today, very quickly. We want to play Portugal. By the way, let me see if I can show you some spoilers. Like, I cannot show you anything, of course, but maybe... Okay, wait a second. Yeah, okay. Okay, no spoilers, but what is this Japan file that I cannot load? What is it? What is it? You'll find out. You will find out. Oh, nice to see you here then. Now, in terms of Portugal, let me see. I have an idea for the main guide, and that's pretty much already done. I mean, I still need to work on it, but I have the idea, and that's the non-aligned path for Portugal. And what I want to do with you guys today is explore the other ones, because that's alright already. So, I'm curious about the fascist and communist parts, but probably the fascist one is not the best for Portugal. So we'll give it a look very quickly from the focus tree, but I think what we're doing today is communist Portugal, very likely. Yeah, okay, Alessandra, so you're asking for the right one. And by the way, if you're a member of the channel, a tier 2 member of the channel, you can see the spreadsheet. For now, it's a copy of the non-aligned version, but I think I will edit it as we work on it. So, yeah. There is that. So let me select Portugal first of all. Everything is correct here. And let's take a look at the focus tree. And also, boys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there are only 2 achievements that you can get with Portugal. Let me actually open the HOI4 page. Portugal HOI4. And where was it? Yeah, so only 2 achievements. Let me see if I can share this with you. It's probably here. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Yeah, so it's a bit cut out though. Let me open this a bit more. Wait. Why doesn't it work? What do I need to do? Why am I so bad with this thing? Is it not Alt that I need to press? Why is it cut out? Anyways, fuck it. Let's not waste time here. It's only 2 achievements. BFFS, as Portugal joined the same faction as Great Britain. And the other one is Go Ahead, Macau My Day. And that's as Portugal create a collaboration government in Macau and have it own all Chinese states. Yeah, so those are the 2 achievements. Now, let me remove this thing since it's even cut out. But is the game properly on stream? Yeah, the game is. Okay, that's the important part. Now, the funny thing is, and I'm not entirely sure, but with the main guide, we are going for non-aligned. And I believe that we are going to achieve the United Kingdom achievement, but not by joining their faction. So I'm not entirely sure. When I make the guide, let me know in the comments if it works. But I think... the UK joining our faction is enough, so that should work. That's great. Oh, and thank you for becoming a colonel. And the other one, Macau My Day. Now, this is a tricky one, because despite the fact that we have a nice province in here, so we have access to China, yeah, the problem is taking China. Now, for the achievement, we need all of the Chinese states. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but probably it means all of... these ones, probably these ones too. I'm not sure exactly how many, but probably everything that is a core of China is required. So in any case, I think you need to defeat China, the Chinese faction, and the Japanese faction. And there are only a couple of ways to get there faster. So yeah, one is this, and that's following the communist path. That's what we're going for today. So you get a claim on Guangxi clique on these ones here. So, but since they will be in the Chinese faction, you basically get a war goal against all of them. Then it doesn't matter that much which one it is. Otherwise, you can go down the fascist path, which is this one here. And then here to the right. And then whether you go for the Fifth Empire or join the Axis, you get this focus here, which gives you the annex war goal on all of these Chinese states, including the Japanese puppets. So I guess with this one, you just get claims on all of them. Yeah, war goals on all of them. Let me see what you're saying in the chat. If I remember it right, you also get the BFF's achievement just by puppeting the UK and getting them into your faction that way. Yeah, okay, so that's what I was thinking. So if that's the case, I believe the non-aligned path that we will do in the main guide might actually be the best for both achievements. But still, let's check out the other one. Now, this is not a very big focus tree, as you can see. And honestly, boys, I have been working recently on the new Japanese focus tree, and it's huge. And I honestly don't mind a smaller focus tree. It's a lot less work to put in. I mean, there isn't much to think about here. This is the communist path, this is the democratic path, this is the fascist path, this is the non-aligned path. I think here there is also the other non-aligned path. But I mean, it's fairly simple. And here is the economy-related focuses, navy-related focuses, army-related focuses, very small ones. Here we can get some extra cores. I believe these are the only cores that you can get in any... no, the fascists cannot even get these ones. Okay. Yeah, so the other thing, by the way, guys, when you explore a new focus tree or a country, what I recommend doing is when you look at the focus tree, just click here. And this gives you an idea of the claims and cores sometimes that you can get in your run. It's quite convenient. So you can see in the case of Portugal, there is not much you can do in terms of expansion. There is this focus here, which gives you cores basically on Mozambique and Angola, which is, just to show you, it's this part here. This is Angola, and this is Mozambique. So you get to core these provinces, which are, of course, pretty bad. Yeah. Then you can also get cores on all of Spain. That's fun. The funny part is that Spain loses the cores on Spain, but as Portugal, you can get cores on Spain. And that's the communist path, the one we are probably going for today. And finally, with the non-aligned path, you get cores on Brazil. So that's... all of Brazil cored, and I think that's the best. I need to check in terms of manpower who has more. I'm pretty sure Brazil has more, although they have some of these terrible modifiers in Brazil. But they probably have more manpower and a better industry than Spain. Mike, you say Portugal is a very simple nation. It can get powerful quick, but it lets you write the rest of the story if you want to. Yeah, I agree. I don't hate this kind of focus tree in which the political focuses are limited, and then you just focus on boosting your economy. I mean, you can get a nice boost to infrastructure's construction speed. Yeah, here you get a dam. Here you get another 10% extra default construction speed. There are pretty decent bonuses in here, to be honest. So you can rush the political ones, and then you're free to do whatever you want. Now, speaking of which, of course, being non-aligned is bad. Being a democracy is always the worst, because you don't get claims. Being non-aligned, you need to wait for 50% word tension before you can claim, and they take longer. Being communist is okay, you get claims early, but they still take long, and being fascist is always the best, because you get fast claims. Yet, in our particular case, being fascist is not the best, because it is the only path here that has absolutely no cores. So for communist, you get Spain plus those places there. Non-aligned, you get Brazil plus those places. Democratic, you get only those places. Fascist, you get nothing. So it seems pretty bad. Now, enough talking. Let's get started. So we are starting more or less from zero. I have an idea of what to do, but nothing very precise, and I will be typing on the spreadsheet, so be patient. Now, the first focus is pretty much mandatory, I believe. We want to go for communists, so we are going for the Popular Front, and that's done. Then, let's talk about buildings. Now, in terms of buildings, we have some terrible modifiers, although this guy counters them partially. So, we have a minus 20% construction speed, but the guy gives us plus 20% infrastructure construction speed. Then we also have civilian economy, so we get big maluses to military and civilian construction. That means, I would say early on, there is no point in building anything but infrastructures, at least for the time being. And here there is something else to consider. The fact that in here we have actually no slots available. It's all full. Although, unfortunately, I believe these two provinces will lose in the civil war. Ah, yes, because if we go for communist, or at least if we want to core Spain, unfortunately we have to go through a civil war. It's a bit dumb, because what we're going to do is we're going to turn communist before picking this focus. And here it says the Communist Party becomes the ruling party, no more elections, the non-aligned trigger a civil war. The funny thing is, even if you are already communist when you pick this focus, you still get the civil war, which is annoying. So we will get a civil war, and the other side will get these two provinces. Still, I think it's best to build infrastructures in this area here, because, well, we have resources, and later on we can build more in there. And I would build infrastructures all the way up to 4. No more than 4, because we are going to get a bit more from this focus here. Exactly 1 in each province. So I think it's worth going up to 4 in this area. And then we can probably... yeah, we cannot build in Lisbon. Wait a second. Yeah, so we can only build in the stuff that will go to the other faction, but that's okay. I think we still build in there. You keep all 3 cav in the Civil War too, so if you put them under the Porto tile, you can get the cap on them quite fast. Yeah, we're going to try that. We're going to see if it's worth rushing them, but the Civil War will be very easy in any case. But yeah, so... in any case, I think we do something like this. So infra, and then we go straight for military factories. We'll be pretty much behind in terms of military factories. And we also don't have research slots in here. One option would be to go for the interwar tank and then get some space marines. But I don't know, I would like to avoid that in this run. Let's see. Instead, what we're going to do in this run, for the love of all of the... for the meta players, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on artillery, because we actually get this very nice advisor, and so I think artillery works pretty well with Portugal. So we're going to do that, but not now. No. Now we want basic machine tools. Okay. Then, in terms of dockyards, what we want to do is we put 2 of them on convoys, and the rest we will put on submarines, but not yet. Here we go for everything into infantry equipment. We don't have anything though to put into infantry equip, but that's okay. Now let's check out the army and decide what to do with the army. Only heavy tanks. Yeah, that's perfect. Also, we are going to fix trade, but only in terms of steel. We are not going to import aluminum. That's fine, I think. Let's check out the divisions we have. So this is a pretty decent inf, I would say. And this is absolute garbage. This is nothing. This one we decommission. And this one is a pretty decent cav. And that's okay. So for now we have inf and cav. Yeah, the problem with mountaineers is we don't have mountaineers. So it's an extra research. Possibly we can do it, probably not very early because no slots. But yeah. I wouldn't hate it with mountaineers. I think it's overall a good idea. So the idea is I think we want to keep the cavalry in principle. And possibly we can place them in here. I think this is the tile. This tile we keep because it's Lisbon. But we're gonna give it a look, but yeah, I would keep it. And I don't know if these guys, we want to put them all into inf. Probably yes. For now, let's do it. Then if it doesn't work, we'll think about it. I think we can go for a fallback line. Maybe something like this. And I think we can train them all. Let's get the only dude. Let's get this guy. Let's get the cavalry guy. It's exactly outline of where the civil war begins and the border of Spain. Yeah. Yeah, so this should be the one. This should be fine. This should be fine. I think we can afford to train the Navy. Actually, we want to train the Navy. And I'll show you why in a little bit. Is it possible in theory to combine your Germany guide with realistic one? What do you mean realistic one? What do you mean realistic one? You mean a historical Germany? Yeah, I think you can, but probably you want to go for the what is it? Economic growth, not autarky achieved, not a 4-year plan. Because if you go historical with Germany, you're not going to capitulate the UK before the US, so the war will be much longer. You may struggle if you go for the 4-year plan. So go economic growth. For the rest, yeah, you can definitely follow it. The difficult part will be to keep it historical, not to destroy the enemies. Guys, something very important we want to do here is we want to switch from military governor to local police force by default, but especially we want to go into civilian oversight everywhere, because we have very good compliance. We don't want to lose this compliance. And if we keep the compliance, we can actually create collaboration governments pretty soon everywhere. So that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, boys, I think we're done. Yeah, this looks good. So let's make a save, and then I will check something first. Then we're going to reload it. Let's do a C. Start. Okay. DJ, not necessarily, but we will see. No, I think for Macau, I want to see what happens with Macau My Day and what options we have once we get here. But I'm pretty confident that my non-aligned guide will be better for Macau My Day than this one here. But we will see, we will see. Okay, so boys, the first thing I want to check is very quickly if... I did make the save, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So what I want to check very quickly is what we need to pick in order to flip communist with this focus here, this one here. So we need more than 40% support for the Communist Party, and I want to see if we can achieve it without advisors or if we need the advisor. So we're going to check only that, then we're going to reload. I also need to see how many focuses we need to pick, because after the very first focus, you cannot pick the following ones in here right away. We can pick these ones though. So should we pick these ones first? Let me see. Yes, okay. No, we may want to rush down this one. Yep. To get rid of the unstable republic, we may want to rush down this one. Okay, let's do it then. Let's just see if these 3 are enough to get us the communist support we need. It's a good computer, man. So if we don't need the advisor, I would really like to pick Army of Fans here. But we may need the advisor. So let's just see if somehow it works like this. And if it doesn't, we change. Boys, Phalanges Spain, which is releasing tomorrow, it's really tough. Well, if I said we are going to reload, I'm not going to pick the researches. Let's just check this one thing very quickly. So this one gives us civilian, okay, less stability, fine, and this is political power and some more communism. And political advisor cost minus 25%. Okay, so nice. If we need an advisor, it would be better to pick it after this focus. Let's give it a look. Honestly though, it's already 31%. It should go to like +5 with this one. Maybe enough. Yeah, Navy is a big question, but you may want to wait until the new DLC because the Navy is gonna get reworked a bit. It will be more confusing. I don't, you sure? Yeah, you're right. I don't, because now I can pick this one here. Now we get the discount. That's very nice. We don't need this guy, probably. Yeah, you're right. What do we need then? Which advisor do we want? They're all pretty bad. So this one is useless at this point. This one gives us democracy. I don't like democracy. No. Research speed is okay, but we don't have any research slots, so probably not. And democratic reformer is definitely not. And captain of industry for civilian factories we are not building, so probably not. I don't think we need a conscription, honestly. We can probably pick financial expert a bit later. Possibly, I would say. What we can also pick is political loyalty. I think we're going to pick political loyalty. I don't know if it's already worth it. Yeah, it's already worth it. So political loyalty for sure. Yeah, this one we don't need for now. I think we are going to save some political power. Or what we could do... Yeah, this is not a bad idea, actually. We should do an improved worker conditions, I think. This can help. Definitely help. Yeah, let's get this. What does political loyalty do? Political loyalty increases the party popularity stability modifier. Basically, the more popular is the ruling party, which right now is non-aligned, the more stability you gain from it. You can see it somewhere in there. Ruling party popularity is +9%. We basically gain 4% stability by picking it. And when we flip communist, we're going to earn even more over time. So it's just a boost to stability, which is always very important, especially considering we're going to lose quite a bit of it. Okay, now what do we do with the Navy mutiny? I think the best idea is to send them, and then when Spain wins the civil war, because so this is an event that will transfer some of your ships to democratic Spain. And then if you allow them and democratic Spain wins the civil war, they will give us back the ships. If we don't allow it, some of the ships are likely to go anyway, especially if we are so communist. I will try this one, which is probably the worst one, just to see what happens, since we are reloading anyway. Okay, so there is still a chance that nothing happens, which would be better. But I think there is also a chance that you lose your part of your fleet, which would be bad. And then we can directly go for this one here. Okay, good. I think I solved my questions. The only thing I would do at this point, possibly, is... what do you guys think? I think it may be better to get this one first and then this one. Since we're not getting the political advisor anyway... Yeah, there is the extra political power, and this one takes the stability away first. But I think it's better. So, let me write it down. We do Popular Front, then Nations in Arms. Then we do Nationalize Industry. It's your guide, not... Yeah, we're working on it together, boys. I need your advice. Rambo says stability and production. What do you mean? What do you mean, Rambo? I mean, this one, yeah, we lose stability, which means less political power, less output and everything. But we do gain, like, 5 civilian factories. That's quite a lot, That's pretty nice. That means 70 more days with 5 extra civilian factories considered. We have like 12 now. That's going to be a lot more buildings. Ah, yeah, you agree. Okay. Unify leftist youth wings. Okay. Unify leftist youth wings. Okay, and then we go for reorganization of the Communist Party. Finally, I'm doing something communist. It's like my least popular ideology in HOI4. I never do it, so it's good that I'm doing it finally. Okay, now we need to restart and do it properly this time. But we get the idea. We get the idea. So, okay, we start back from here. Now, the other thing I was forgetting to do, but I want to do, is at 10 Navy experience, I want to make some submarines. There we go. So at 10, we will make... we actually already have the tier 2 submarines, and we can make a pretty decent design. It's 11. Okay. I need to change that then. 11. Okay, so we can make SS. Yeah, I actually wrote that it is 11, but... Nice. Let's go. Industrial modernization and food industries shouldn't be mutually exclusive, in my opinion. Let me see which one you're talking about. Where are they? Industrial modernization and food industries. Cannot find them. Either way, when we finish this one, we get the army offense one. I think this is a good first pick. It's extra stability soon, and then we start farming some army experience. Very important in the industry tree. Now let me see the industry tree very quickly. Ah, this one too. These two. Yeah, you're right. And I mean. These ones give you a lot of civilian factories, which are nice, but here you get a plus 10% construction speed, and you also get some civilians. So in the end, I think this one is better. With the non-aligned, I go down this path. We need to see what to do with this other path. You know what's the crime in this focus tree? The real crime is down here. The real crime is that this focus doesn't do anything. Claims are completely useless. These are not war goals; they are claims. So. Yeah, you get claims on Latin America, you cannot even justify on them. It's completely useless. Paradox doesn't seem to understand communist paths, to be honest. That's why most of the trees have extremely lame focus trees. Yeah, I mean, there are some decent ones. The thing is, usually being fascist is better in this game. And, well, that's about it. I mean, being democratic sucks. Being fascist is just better. We're going to keep the construction priority quite standard. My navy is on training. Yeah, that's okay because we have fewer. Okay, so now we pick the political loyalty. Put it down here. So let's see the exact stability we gain from 82 to 87. 5%, that's actually very good. 5% stability for 20 army experience is an amazing trade. Then we said we go for nationalized industry. And I think we go for improved worker conditions as soon as possible. Then we go concentrated. do it. Yeah, the African states are completely useless. So much that I think making a collaboration government may be more convenient. Okay, civil war in Spain. We will be in it, but not for now. For now, we don't care much. Now let's go this one. And by the way, we still only have 12. Why? Because I checked when we already had them earlier. Yeah, of course. We didn't have 12 before. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. Did we manage to train the army? Possibly. They still lack everything though. They mostly lack equipment. And there isn't much we can do about that for now. Now, another question is maybe... would it be worth it to do some of the anti-something raids? Well, not anti-communist for sure. Maybe the anti-democratic raids can be useful. You know, anti-democratic, anti-something raid, whatever raids, they take 10% stability, but you actually gain 12% stability in total. So it's a net 2% stability gain plus the political loyalty gain. So it may be worth it unless we want to pick an advisor soon. I don't think I want to switch to limited conscription. I don't think there is any point in doing that because our limitation is not manpower, it is equipment. So not much point in switching. Now, export focus is good. Maybe we may want to go free trade though. Free trade may be better for us than export focus, to be honest, since we have nothing. Yeah, what do you think, boys? I think we go free trade. Can we be free trade as communist? I think so, right? With the press censorship, I shouldn't be doing it now, though, because it removes communism, and also it doesn't give stability, so I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, I think free trade may be better. And again, this thing, I think we're going to give, so theirs is... I will write it down. It's okay, we're gonna get them back in any case, so let's do this. How much do they get? 3 ships, fine. Just don't lose them. And now we can go for this one here. And so far, so good. And this also removes quite quickly that terrible modifier we start with, the unstable republic. That's really bad. Going to keep these basic, then if we want to make some changes we can, but that's the idea. This is also very bad. This is actually very bad too. Okay, we got a new dude. And this dude actually is good. 5% stability, 5% output. I like it. I like it. Does this mean that now we can pick some other advisors? No. Absolutely not. But we're building military factories already. I don't know why, but you look really similar to a personal music teacher. Okay, nice. Don't know much about playing instruments though, but... So now we get to join the Comintern, but of course we don't need to pick the focus because you can just join them not normally by just getting a non-aggression pact and improving relations. You can just join them. So there is absolutely no point in picking this focus, and we don't even want to pick it because we prefer to go down this path here, so we can get these Chinese focuses. So instead, what we're doing at this point is probably going down here. Yeah, I would say definitely go down here. So support the Spanish Republic, I would say. unless there is any point in waiting longer, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. The sooner we get done with this shit, the better it is. And also we need the civil war to end. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, but let's also make a save, so just in case. We don't need to redo the whole thing. Will you ever make a video about Europa Universalis 5? Maybe. I used to like Europa Universalis, but I haven't played in ages, so super rusty. It depends how busy I will be with Hearts of Fire, and we'll see. Now with the new DLC, I assume there will be quite a lot of content to do and to redo, boys, because there are some massive changes. The Navy, boys, the Navy! What are they doing? What are they doing? So the other thing is, can we time... so we need to join the Soviet Union as soon as possible, but I would also like to pick free trade and do it at that point. Let's see if we can do that. Now we should be gaining a lot of political power, actually. So. That's tricky. Yeah, no, but it doesn't matter. Our army is completely useless anyway. We are gonna get carried. We don't mind. Our army doesn't have strength, don't have divisions, don't have anything. So no. Okay, but free trade is probably a yes. So let's do it. Free trade, then rail plus non-aggression with join faction. Okay. So, free trade, then we are going as soon as possible to get non-aggression pact and an improved relations. Let's also ask for military access, why not? Improve relations with the USSR. And then as soon as possible we are going to join their faction. There we go. Done! Very nice, very nice. Okay, we are starting to lose more steel because we are starting to get more military factories. Will you look at that? It's crazy. Now, maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe we should have gone partial mobilization. No, because we don't have, we didn't have the war support for it. And actually we can go... Technically, at some point we can go war economy here. But is this gonna boost something? Let's see. Let's see what happens now. Maybe free trade was not the play after all. Because getting out of civilian economy is very important. But it depends how soon we can get into something better. Do we have any ways of boosting war support? Not for now. Okay. Then probably workers of Iberia unite. You can't even go to war economy until way after the war, as you go back to down to 34%. Okay, but maybe then we should do partial mob. At least partial mob is better. War economy, okay, but partial mob might be a priority. But maybe we'll get the political power to do it. Now the question is, should we fix trade? No, probably, because what is not being produced right now is our navy. We don't care that much about the navy, so it's fine. So it is fine. Now what's going to happen very soon is that we're going to be in a civil war and at war with nationalist Spain. So that's gonna be tricky. Bento conclaves, the communist god in Portugal. Is it our dude? Bento. It's like a bento. It's what you eat in Japan. Bento, my man. Is it Benito? Is it the Portuguese version of Benito? I hope so. Construction up. Is it the right choice? Construction up? We do a tools maybe. Should we do some equipment maybe? Some interwar artillery maybe? No. Let's stick to construction. Now, Portugal, I think, is a good example of a country in which you don't want to pick these other MIOs because they all increase the production cost. So we stick to this. I don't know if that's a bug, everyone, but even with so much war support, it shows when war I will only get -2 speed. Every time I don't know. Now, I also want to pick doctrines, so the military theorist would be nice, but I don't think that's a priority for now, so that's fine. Can we get this one done before the civil war? Otherwise, we are probably going to lose it, which is going to be sad. Oh, perfect timing. So we get that one. We don't get the next one because now we lose that province. I'm happy. That's good. That's good enough. Okay, civil war and wartime. So now we're at war with everybody in here. That's not great. And here we are finally stuck in terms of focuses. So we can pick something else. Now we could be picking the army, the better army one, but I don't think we care because our army is garbage. So what I think we want to be picking is this one. I also want to know though. Yeah, why? What happens to what happened to the compliance here? Why did it go down? Was it? Why did the compliance go down? It shouldn't be going down. I'm not exactly sure why the compliance went down. It doesn't go down. When you follow the non-aligned path, this time you can release a lot of collaboration governments, and I don't think I did. I made any mistakes in here. No idea. That's mysterious. But we'll figure it out another time. For now, let's just say civil war. Now, let's see what we can do in this civil war. Probably not that much, but we may be able to do something. Well, the main thing we need to do is we need to call the Soviet Union into it. That's the main thing, first of all. And I would assume we get... how come we're building in Garda that is not even in our control? But yeah. I don't know if this cavalry is enough to rush the victory points, to be honest, because they have divisions in Porto. I don't see that necessarily happening, but what I can tell you is if we can rush any tile in here, this stuff still has the terrible modifiers, so getting anything in here will be extremely convenient for us. Yeah, I don't think they're going to move that division away, but yeah, continue the public works is what we're going for now. And probably wise to slow down at least a little bit the speed and see what happens. Now we get the war support. Wait, this war support is enough to pick not war economy, okay, but partial mob, yes. So we're a bit late on partial mob, but as long as we pick it before the end of the war, I think we're happy. So that's okay. Even as Portugal, you have that terrible... Yeah, the terrible modifier, guys, is in Spain. It's not about who is fighting in Spain. It's just in Spain. Anyone in Spain gets it.
Ordens.
Ooh, there is no going away. There is no going anywhere from here, I believe. I don't think this is going to work consistently, but yeah, sure, let's check it out. So far, my idea would be to completely ignore these guys, since the Soviet Union is going to come and kill them very quickly. Instead, we can aim at taking some of Spain. But let's see. This is just not happening. Definitely not happening. I mean, there is no reason why we should be able to push them. It's just painful. Maybe this hub can be nice, but Yeah, we cannot take it. Okay. No. Yeah. I don't particularly like this. Retreat there. It's better. Yeah, but that's why it's not very consistent. You can tell it's not very consistent. So rather than that, I would secure this front quickly and completely ignore the civil war part. Just keep these 2 tiles if possible. Okay, this guy is leaving. That's nice. We could encircle him, but no. Instead, let's take these. Maybe we can take that. We don't need to make things overly complex. This is a very simple civil war. Then if for any reason they move away those divisions, sure, we can rush Porto. Otherwise, let's just wait for the big guys to do it. Look at them. They must be coming, hopefully. Yeah, they are coming. They are taking their time, but they are coming. Yeah, this is not great, but it's okay. This is yeah, it has a modifier. Okay, we're not going anywhere here. We can speed up because I don't think we can do anything in here. I'd like not to lose this tile. Yeah, now we get the free civilian factories, but we can build in Lisbon, so maybe we do that. Do we have any infra to build? Yeah, we do, but actually this thing is gonna give us the infra. That's very annoying though. If we don't finish the civil war, we're going to lose the 2 infrastructures in here, because this stuff doesn't give us the infrastructures unless we control the land. That's a bit sad. Here with naval invasions, yes, actually, in terms of naval invasions, yeah, we don't have a fleet because they stole it from us. But maybe we can leave the fleet on strike force in here just in case. Can you not go there? Can you stay here actually? Yeah, here we will need to figure out a bit what to do on wait 1 second. On civil war. Wait, you got nuclear Gandhi. I made a guide about that. You get another focus, but I'm not too excited about going down and getting that focus. This is a focus I wouldn't get anytime soon, so... No, indeed, what we could do at this point is delay this one and pick army organization first, reorganization, then these 2. Not very happy to do that, but if needed, we'll do that. Come on, Soviets! Run, run! No, finally they're getting here. Now things should be better. Yeah, now they even sent a fleet, so no more naval invasions. In real life. We cannot ask the Soviets to give us anything, right? No, yeah, sad. No, Soviets, don't go there. Come here, come here. I need you here. They already pushed. Let's see if we can make them push a bit more. Maybe convince them that pushing these guys is a good idea. The focus is going to be close. Probably too close to get this stuff. Let's see. A funny thing, even the Soviets will not be able to push in here. Dude, there is nobody there. Just fucking go there. Yeah, now they're defending, but I can pin this guy. Yeah, Soviets are not doing anything.
Sob fogo!
Okay, so good news is we can pick partial mob, although we can probably not use it because we cannot build anywhere, but that's another story. Yeah, this scenario seems pretty unlikely. Now we go for tools. So what I'm thinking is maybe we can build one more infrastructure at the beginning and just give up on that idea. You have so many divisions here. Use them. Relying on the AI in this game is always so bad. Yeah, we lose that stuff. Whatever. Instituto Tecnico Superior. Instituto Superior Tecnico. Yeah, by the way, at this time, Japan declares war on China, so any hope to be able to get into China before Japan has the majority of the score, it's basically a dream that will never become true. So there is that. But the Soviets are finally pushing here. In the wrong place. Come on, please push this guy. I mean, not that it matters that much at this point. But save me. Nah. Okay. That's enough. That's great. So we can take back what is ours. So, by the way, at this point... yeah, the Soviet Union is definitely not a problem in the Civil War. So that's nothing to worry about. Now, the issue here is... if we picked... this focus first, then we wouldn't have lost the infrastructures in here. Actually, apparently we got them in here. It's basically one infrastructure. I'm not even sure it's worth it. I'd rather have the technology a bit faster. And yeah, now we can even build down here, actually. Should we then build the infrastructures down there too? At the beginning? No, probably not. We can just go full meal. Yeah, let's just go full meal. Let's just forget about infrastructures. Let's just forget that they exist. Or maybe, wait a second. In Porto, did we get it? No, we didn't get it. Okay. Okay. Boys, it's okay. Now the question is, what can we do here? Probably not much. I think maybe we can help rushing a bit in the north and leave this front entirely to the Soviets to cover. And we have the cavalry here, so we can still rush something up here. And should we maybe import something? It's just a navy, but... let's see. So now I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I mean, there is nobody here, so this part we can definitely rush a bit. This is going to help. It's probably going to help massively, actually.
Quais são as ordens?
Look at these Soviets doing nothing.
Pronto, senhor.
Let's avoid fighting. Fighting is useless. Let's just focus on taking victory points when we can. Yeah, fuck.
Pronto, senhor.
Come on, this mountaineer could go there and circle them. Nobody's doing anything. Fucking Soviets. Just push.
Sim, senhor.
This is super cool though. Bunch of victory points for us.
Ordens.
I missed the front lines getting completely fucked in the Spanish Civil War.
Para avançar.
Now I feel home again.
Sentido.
Nothing. If I don't take these tiles here in the middle, the Soviets will put 100 billion divisions around them doing nothing.
Pronto, senhor.
Look at these Spanish divisions. Great spot. Okay, they stopped us. Oh, not bad, to be honest. But Sevilla is still unplanned offensive, so I don't think it's possible to push it. We're going to try. And, wow, it's not even close to being enough. Nice. Yes, give me something. Whatever it is, give it to me. Our stability is very bad. Does this still count as a civil war? Can we get terrible modifiers to strikes and so on? Hopefully not. And the other problem is, no, we already switched to partial mob, so no, yeah, we're pretty happy here. We do need to get Zaragoza, for sure. Where are the volunteers from Italy and Germany to fascist Spain? Where are they? Here? There are some. Italians? Where are the Germans? Germans are here, it seems. Here.
Ordens.
Hopefully not in Sevilla. It looks like they are not in Sevilla, and the Soviets are pushing hard. Even with the modified Malices, they seem to be able to push. Do we have Malices here? We have Malices everywhere. This was fairly fast. Honestly, I don't even know if it's worth for us to keep pushing, other than rushing empty tiles. I don't think we can push anything, we're just burning through our equipment. Ike, you need to go to bed. That makes sense, that makes sense. Thanks for joining though. Thanks for joining. Now, boys, what do we do? What do we go for? Because here we have a few options. We can finally get rid of the army malices, but again, why? I think we need 1 or 2 focuses before we can go for this one. This is of course the highest priority, but finishing the civil war now would be optimistic. And probably a bit lucky too, so I don't think that's happening. This one we need at some point for sure. This one could be nice if we can get to advanced machine tools. Can we get to advanced machine tools? Yes, in 73 days we would be getting this one done. So that would be perfect to go to advanced machine tools. Much earlier than time, though we can also do it a little bit later. No problem there. So let's not do it now. Let's pick interwar artillery. Start building some artillery. Let's get rid of these malices. Fuck it. Army reorganization. Ciao, Mike. Good. So, should we just focus on pushing Sevilla? See if we can give them the decisive edge in pushing Sevilla? Or attempt a naval invasion down here? Probably not. But probably pushing Sevilla we can do with the entire army. And boys, at this point I think it's time to fix trade too, so let's add fix trade to my spreadsheet. So let's fix it entirely. No, this doesn't make sense. Let's just fix steel.
Pronto para avançar. Atenção.
Where did my guy go here? Ah, we lost him forever. That's sad. I think he can become the dude.
Atenção. Sentido.
Wait, look at that. Look at that. What do we see there? What do we see? We see somebody leaving Sevilla.
Formação.
Just like that. For absolutely no reason. That's cool. I like it. I'll take it.
Formação.
Thanks. That's perfect. Sevilla is going to help. Not enough, but it is going to help. You see, boys, I cannot stop playing the Spanish Civil War. No matter which country I play, I'm in the Spanish Civil War.
Sentido.
Where are the last victory points? Zaragoza for sure. Yeah, we get not generals, but that's okay. We can promote other ones. In fact, maybe... oh, wait a second. Why did we lose political loyalty? This I did not know. Political loyalty is tied to any ideology? Or maybe just not changing ideology? Let me see. If political loyalty, we cannot keep it, then we may as well pick something else. I mean, it would logically make sense that if you have political loyalty and you switch ideology, that doesn't work anymore. But let me find it. Political loyalty. Fascist or non-aligned. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, So as communists, we cannot pick political loyalty. So then to keep that extra 5% stability for like 20 days, it's not worth it anymore. Then we go bold attack instead. So at least we get the new generals. No, not democracy. It's tied to non-aligned and fascist. So anything else that is good in here? I don't think so. No. So we pick bold attack maybe instead at the beginning. Why not? We get some nice stuff. It still helps a little bit with stability before we switch. For 20 army experience is not terrible, but maybe bold attack is better at this point, yeah. Okay, let's say we pick bold attack, but not do it now. Okay, let's go. This is a part of the run in which I feel like we cannot do anything. I mean, we rely entirely on the Soviet Union to push Spain. Yeah, I guess we can farm some army experience, maybe level up the generals a little bit. Funny thing is, we have few generals, but they are already high level, so they will not level up that easily. What we can do is we can pick the military theorist and we can start picking a doctrine and something related to it, or can we do something in here now? The financial expert requires the popular front focus. Where is the popular front focus? Wait, what? Probably requires not to do the popular front focus. Yeah, exactly that. We have literally nothing in terms of advisors. What the fuck is this? Ah, financial aid. We have another one. Okay. This one is okay. Not great, but okay. But we can probably pick him a little bit later when we unify Spain and we actually have some factories, because for now we have no factories. We could also be picking, we could also pick an infantry expert to push a little bit more, but I really don't think we will make the difference. So let's go for the military theorist. And let's pick the doctrines. Now, which doctrine do we go for? If we plan to make Mountaineers at some point, I'd say Grand Battle Plan should be the pick. Otherwise, Superior Firepower. I would love to make Mountaineers. More MP? What do you mean? Manpower? Like, you mean mass assault? No, I hate mass assault. And we will have manpower, I think, at some point. No. Maybe, but definitely not mobile warfare. I think it's a grand battle plan, this one, and we try to go for the Mountaineers. We can probably get the Mountaineers. Come on, how long is that? It's just 200 days. That's quite a lot, actually, but that's okay. Yeah, let's get the freaking Mountaineers. So let's get GBP. Just writing it. So we go Grand Battle Plan, and we're also going to pick Tip of the Spear, and then as soon as possible, Logistical Focus. Let's do it now. Logistical Focus. Nothing. We do absolutely nothing while the Soviet Union does everything. Maybe we can we maybe push... Okay, let me see if we can do something useful, actually. Maybe we can do something useful. Is there a chance we get the naval supremacy in there? Maybe if we go there. Ah, it's not possible to go there. Yeah, because this is Spanish Africa. So this is the other guys. Then we should plan a naval invasion of this area, then another one of this area. No, but wait, this doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's just see if we can maybe push from here anyway, regardless. The anarchists are usually pretty weak. Go. I think so. I like the idea of getting some Mountaineers. And here I think you can just mostly go around, although... Oh, Spain is down. Spain is down. That's good. Now the thing here is we need the other Spain to take Spain. We just don't want the Soviet Union to take Spain. The Soviet Union should be cool about it. Usually they're cool about it, at least. So let me see if I can just, you see, taking it for ourselves would be very expensive, but I can just transfer it to the other Spain. And I don't think the Soviet Union is taking anything out of this, right? Perfect. No, wait, who am I giving this? Let's be very careful here. Give state to Spain, give state to Spain. So the Soviet Union also just wants to give stuff to Spain. So we happy? Can we take the Navy? We can take the Navy. I should have taken the Navy. Okay. That's a mistake that I need to write down in the peace conference. So we want to prioritize taking the Navy. There is no point in doing anything else. So... It would make sense, but it would have been too annoying and long. I don't think it's impactful enough to be something that it's worth doing, but cool. And I mean, now it should be very, very, very faster. But let's see. And probably at this point, we just need one more focus. Do we have the Malus here? Yeah, we do. Now we can, though, plan the naval invasion if we want to. Should we? Let's do it. Let's see if we can have any sort of impact in this war.
Si, signor.
Boys, what I'm about to do here, what we all do all the time, that's not gonna be possible anymore. That's gonna be incredibly painful very soon. Okay. Use freaking trains, motherfuckers. Are we still building something? Yeah, we're actually building something. I don't know if this focus is enough. I think we were fairly lucky. It's still 1937. I think this was a fairly fast civil war. So probably just for the sake of consistency, I'm going to add one more focus in here. You know, if you have an unlucky run, it's better. The question is, what focus should we add in here? Industrial modernization or not yet? Possibly not yet. If not, I would like to go for another research slot down here. And this stuff also gets us some additional military factories, which is not bad. Otherwise, we have also this option here. That's infrastructures mainly. Not great. Then you get this stuff, not great. Then you get this stuff, pretty good. But that's a lot of not great stuff before that. Now let's get industrial modernization, because then I am assuming we are going to rush down this path. Yeah, so that's the last chance to get industrial modernization. Let's get it now. There is one more thing that I didn't think about. Yo, welcome. And that's, we can actually justify war goals now. Should we have been justifying a war goal? We have generated absolutely no war tension, so is there anything at all we can do? There is always something you can do. For example, you can take Belgium. You can take the Dutch East Indies. You can take Belgium and the Netherlands if you want, which is not bad. Problem is, Germany is not gonna like us very much, is it? Oh, but the Dutch East Indies and Belgian Congo is just to take the Benelux in general. I mean, taking this area here is not super helpful. Any other decent target for us? Let me think. I mean, Italy would be an amazing target. The problem is we cannot get to Italy, but we can maybe get to Yugoslavia. No, but yeah, well, let's forget about Italy. We cannot take Italy. Cannot take Italy because we cannot join the Axis. If we were fascist at this point, then we could have gone for Yugoslavia, joined the Axis, taken Italy down, and then with the Italian fleet we could invade the United Kingdom. Non-aggression pact with Germany, you mean? But we are not going to be in the Comintern for much longer. I believe this focus here takes us out of the Comintern, or maybe this one here. I don't know. I think there was one that removes us from the Comintern. Yeah, I think it's this one. yeah, this one creates the popular front block. I mean, it's not like we need to do it though. We need to do it if we want to claim on China. But you know, guys, that's the thing. Now let's talk about it. It doesn't make any sense to attack China because Japan is going to take the majority of that score. We can do it, but then we're gonna enter China from here. Maybe we can claim in the peace conference some of the southern provinces, and then we still need to fight Japan. If we want to go for the Macau My Day achievement, I think we need all of China. Say that we go down here and we take the south of China, then we need to fight Japan. How do we invade Japan without a fleet? And the usual trick is to go for paratroopers, but we have absolutely no air technology, like 0 air techs. Let's get to the end of this war very quickly, and then let's reassess the situation. Okay, the naval invasion was probably not needed, but done. And that goes to Spain. Yeah, and Spain, of course, should like us very much. That's great. Now this is done. Now this is done fairly fast, I'll be honest. So technically this focus... maybe we should put it down as a skip if the civil war is almost done. Because at this point, it's really a waste to go for it. So yeah, let me do that. And let's say we skip it, and let's say we go for the Iberian Socialist Union. I don't know how lucky this civil war was. We need to test it a few more times to figure it out. It was okay, but... And if we want the Mountaineers, I think now it's time to get them.
Atenção!
And we get back the ships that we gave them earlier. That's nice. Cannot get really easily off non-aligned. And I'm not entirely sure what to do with the political power. I don't know if we need limited conscription, but we will probably find out very soon. There we go. We cored Spain much earlier than Spain can core Spain. Which is cool. Which is very cool. And so now we probably get the manpower. Do we still get the bad modifiers in here? Yeah, we do. We do. We do. But other than that, we're pretty much happy. I don't think we can ever get rid of this stuff. Do we also get some new fleet? No. Okay, so the fleet, it's definitely important to take in the peace conference because otherwise you don't get it. I'm also wondering if this fleet is enough, with only one battleship, if it is enough to get naval supremacy against Belgium and the Netherlands. Just in case we decide to go for them, I'm not sure it's even possible. And I'm also not sure about the timing. Like, let's say that we claim them earlier. The cool thing is we are new people, so we didn't create any poor tension. That's very cool. Belgium has no navy. Okay, yeah, true. So Belgium we can take for sure. The Netherlands then we can take from Belgium. So that should be fine in theory. Of course we would need to probably get the two claims at the same time. Otherwise that would not work easily and it would probably take too long. Let me make a save now. because it's time to talk about our options here. Let's first of all take a look at the focuses. Now, are we still in the Comintern? Yeah, we're still in the Comintern. If we go down this one we could bypass, and then what do we get? Basically nothing. This one we cannot get because you need France to do something weird. So it would be bypassed. Oh, so you would get a war goal on Germany, Italy, and Japan with this one. This is for both of them in any case, but what this does is just it creates our own faction. Then it would enable this stuff here, which, I don't know, I find completely useless. So you boost communism in South America. And then if they are communist, you invite them to your faction. I don't know about this stuff here. How much communism do we give them? I mean, it's probably quite a lot of communism, but getting them in your faction is useless. They are not a puppet or anything, they're just in the faction. Completely useless. Otherwise, of course, if we go down this one, we can get the claim on China, and I think that's about it, right? Because this one is all for this stuff here. By the way, something I would like them to do is, why don't they completely remove the part of the tree that you cannot pick anymore? Why do I still see this stuff? I don't want to see this stuff. Just show me the part that I can go for, which is nothing. Politically wise, we have nothing. We can get a claim on Germany, Italy, and Japan down here, or we can get a claim on China down here. And that's pretty much it. Now, being communist, we can get our own claims, although they're going to take quite a while, and it's already February 38th. But still, we have like 1 year and a bit to get claims for ourselves freely. I may even consider this packet as a guide, like how to flip Portugal communist. Fairly easy strategy. But what to do after this remains pretty much a question. Say we go for Belgium and the Netherlands, cool. Then, what do we do? Then we would need to fight Germany with the Soviet Union, maybe. It's not super fun. Let me show you something. Let me show you at this point. So here it's February 38th, and we cored Spain. So we are at this point, and the industry too. Let's check 61 factories. Now let me show you what happens with the non-aligned path. So this is 1 year later, though. Yeah, this is 1 year later. So with the non-aligned path, you can get... no, it's not 1 year later. Wait, what month was it? Yeah, it is, basically. Or am I stupid? No, it is. Yeah. Just wanted to say, love your videos. First time I'm able to see you stream in the videos because work wanted. Thank you, that's amazing. Glad you joined, even though it's brief. Okay, no, actually, not that bad, to be honest. So in here we get all of Spain. Of course, in this run we were able to core, as non-aligned you can core Brazil. So Brazil is our core. I wanted to check the navy though. Yeah, the navy is much better because you get the Brazilian navy, and Brazil actually has a decent navy. We have twice the battleships. So the navy massively helps later on in expanding. But we do have 1 extra year to catch up with this communist path. And Germany shouldn't attack us right away, right? Because they will have the non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union. As long as we stay in the Comintern, Germany shouldn't attack us. Boys, give me some ideas. What do we do? What do you think is the best option here? Do you think we go for Belgium, Netherlands, and then we try to get the UK? And then we go back here. I just don't think it makes sense to go in here. There is also the problem of compliance, which somehow disappeared, which is very annoying, but what's wrong with these places? Why do we get so much resistance? It's probably because of the garrisons. Let me see. No, it's good. It's 96%, okay, but that's fine. I don't know why the compliance goes down. Hello, Dragos. Welcome. So if we go after Italy now, they will join Germany, and we are fucked. We go after France. They are already in the Allies. We're fucked. We cannot take anything in South America. We can take stuff in here, but that's not gonna help anything. The only thing that is going to help with Macau My Day is having a fleet that allows us to invade Japan and then invade China. And I think that's the best path. You know, you go for an invasion of Japan with the Royal Navy, and then you invade China after the peace conference. So China will get most of it. Then you just take China and you do Macau My Day a bit later. So if we wanted to go for the UK, we would have to do it. But there is also France in the middle. France we can cap quickly from here for sure. Boys, I will decide for you. We just go Belgium first. 3% plus Dutch East Indies. 3%. That's 6%. We can afford it. I'm just not sure about the amount of days, but we're going to try. Okay, for now we're going to just test it and see how it is. Ah, we also get the Spanish army. That's not great, but it's not that bad. Stay in Comintern, get Belgium, then Ned, prepare para for Japan, but drop northern Japan and capitulate prior to USA joining the war. We may be able to para-drop Japan with the Soviet Union if we call the Soviet Union. That's not a bad idea. We may be able to get Japan with the Soviet Union. I'm not entirely sure about that though. But it may be possible. I mean, it surely is possible to call the Soviet Union. But then UK, no, UK must be first, I think. I think UK first would be much better. Rambo with the struts. There's actually no air. This one here, you mean? I mean, you know, to get the paratroopers, we need to get the transport planes, we need to get the paratroopers, we need to give up on the mountaineers because we cannot afford to probably do both and have techs. I mean, I did it with India. I remember it very well. With India from Korea though, but yeah. But naval invading them is so much easier. You just go from here, naval invasion, and you cap them. Yeah, but to avoid the USA, the best thing is to cap the UK. I mean, then the USA joining against Japan is not a problem because you don't get any score against Japan anyway. China has all of it. Even if we cap Japan, we'll get like 3-4% of the score. If the USA joined, they will get another 1%. But Japan we don't need. That's the thing. If you want Macau My Day, you don't care about Japan. You just want Japan to be out of the picture. And then you focus on China alone. And nobody should help China. So that should be fine. In any case, it looks like whatever we do, Belgium and Netherlands may be the first goal. So let's take a look at that. So here we don't need to go down any of these paths for now. And here we go for industrial modernization at this point. Delay. What else we need to do here? We need to get rid of the units that I cannot change. These ones I cannot change. That's quite a lot of them. I cannot I hate these divisions. God damn it. What are they? Terrible divisions. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have some mountaineers. Do we unlock mountaineers this way or? No, but we have them. But we don't have the special forces gap. No, we do. Wait a second. Can we add them? We cannot change. We cannot add mount. I never had this. So you get mountaineers, but you cannot edit them without this focus. What else? What we need is we need a lot of infantry. This one is a bit expensive, to be honest, because artillery and engineer company makes it a bit expensive. This is even more expensive. Yeah, okay. So let's say that the Mountaineer template is okay. That will probably become our Mountaineer template a bit later. So let's split them off. And the rest, we change it to infantry. And then we are going to recruit a bit of infantry. Say to have 24. And then we can train these people. Train these people too. And in terms of production here, I think we want to increase the production of support equip a little bit at least. To 3. Let's add trains. Let's add trucks. Let's add anti-air. Definitely going to need anti-air, at least 2. And then everything to artillery. Maybe. We're going to give it a look at least. Is there anything else we need here? No, it's fine. Let's go for this. Could get the Netherlands and Belgium, then just build forts and play defense against Germany, then take the fleet. Take the German fleet. The German and Italian fleets together are enough for the UK. But that means defeating them with the help of the UK. The UK will probably get the majority of the score. Or the allies. Then we need to get them before the US joins. I don't know, we need to check the timing. Before we can get an idea of the timing. Probably cannot do much. For sure our navy sucks at the moment, so that's something to consider. Actually, we can check the timing here. So September 38 is good. I'm a bit more worried about this one. January 39 is still good though. We should be able to get both before World War II. Yeah, that's a bit tough. I mean, we need to fortify the region. We need to basically play like France would play. I mean, it looks like we're making our life harder for no reason, because the non-aligned would simply join Germany. Why make our life harder? Because we actually don't need to defeat Germany. I'm happy with Germany. The problem is the UK. The industry-wise, we are decent. That's a bad place, though. Yeah, at least we get a bunch of 60% provinces to build in. This one is not autonomous, right? Yeah. And at this point, I think we can also get the financial expert. It's the first time we actually use that discount on political advisors in the run. And our industry is still very bad.
Quais são as ordens?
Now manpower is actually also bad. So yeah, that's another advantage of non-aligned. Brazil gives you a lot more manpower than Spain. So
Pronto.
we are struggling a bit with manpower. And I cannot get rid of these stupid divisions. But it's okay, we will get the political power to switch. And now we get the mountaineers. Now let me see what we can do in terms of mountaineers. We need to do something smart here. We need to do something like a 15 width for now with anti-air. I think this would be a good Alp for now. It's gonna be Alpa in any case. And how many can we make? Not bad, honestly. Not bad. We can aim at 10 total divisions. So it's gonna be 7 plus this one here. It's already 8. We just need a couple more. And here we can go artillery up, I'd say. Or maybe we should go for the tools up. Yeah, we should go tools up. Because it's fun to fight Germany. Yeah. It's fun, but then you're a bit in trouble after that. Portuguese artillery. One day, boys, we will need to find out what happened with my freaking compliance here. Because this is a big mess. Speaking of which, speaking of big messes. Okay, we can get the collaboration governments, great. But for example, here we cannot get a collaboration government, so fuck you. Morocco, I think Morocco may be a little bit too good in terms of steel to give them up. Yeah. This stuff is completely useless. But we get 13 people from it. Conquer Netherlands, get juicy manpower from Indonesia. Problem solved. Yeah. Now, do we go for concentrated up? I would say we'd go for concentrated up. Well, production-wise, actually, the situation is improving massively. We may even have a bit too many guns. Let's decrease this to 10, actually. We even have an MIU. And we go mountaineers. Well, get it until it loses. I don't think it will be possible after the second DLC. Rambo, what are you talking about? It won't be possible. There is something in they're focus 3. I don't know about that. No, well, what will not be possible is something else. What will not be possible is invading the UK. That will not be possible. Unless they change something. They may change something. That I haven't tried, but should be the same. Infantry equip up. Oh. I will not make the mistake that I made with Graveyard of Empires, which is to work on a guide. I had the Azadhin guide ready before the DLC. Ah, by the way, this is us. We are here. We could be invading India. making the guide before the DLC releases, and then they destroyed India and I couldn't release my guide. So this time I will be a bit more careful and I will work on a different guide and not Japan on release for sure. They're gonna make UK even more powerful? No, not directly. It's not a buff to the UK. It's just the way naval invasions are going to work. It's very messed up, in my opinion. We'll see. And it's not definitive yet. So, what did we say we need? Yeah, we go for limited conscription when we get the political power. And let's get military research facilities here. Naval invasions, you will need big fleets. So 2-3 more years to build a proper one. Yeah, you will. You will need, not only you will need big fleets. It seems like you will actually need to win. You will need to win the battle to get the naval invasion. No more sneaking naval invasions. That's the thing.
Pronto para avançar.
Oh, we got the claim. Fuck, I wasn't ready at all. True. We got the claim and. Oh, why? Why? That's bad. Oh, Congo too. This doesn't make sense. Wait a second. What? Why? Huh? Did we cause this by reloading? This shouldn't be possible with only 5%. Or is it because we are in the... Or is it because we are in the Comintern, maybe? No, but it shouldn't... Honestly, I don't know. That's a bit weird. It could be because I reloaded the game, but it's a bit weird, nonetheless. Yeah, we need to try again. But let's test only that. And what I want to try is I want to try by leaving the Soviet Union. I mean, I think we can just join anytime, so leaving them is not a problem. Let's not pick anything, let's just get the claims and see what happens. Let's see if they guarantee them right away. Well, this will take a while. But not even that much. It's fine. We also need to pay attention to the war tension, because if it goes above 50%, the Netherlands will join the Allies, regardless of the guarantees. Now it seems fine. Very weird stuff. Okay, let's try to join the Soviet Union again and see if they guarantee. If they guarantee, it's because of that. If not, probably reloading broke it. Probably reloading broke it.
Pronto, senhor.
No, okay, there we go. They did guarantee Congo now. So I guess it's because of the Soviet Union. Did the Soviet Union... Wait, what is it? What is the tag for the Soviet Union? Fuck. Sov. Makes sense. But they also haven't generated war tension. Why is the UK guaranteeing? I don't know. That's weird shit. Definitely. I just saw your short about reloading the game. After seeing it explains a lot of weird things that happen in some playthrough. Yeah, exactly. You came at the right time too. Oh man. Okay. I don't know, but it seems to be related to being in the faction, so it should be fine if we leave the faction. It's a bit annoying that we need to do the stuff again. It's very annoying actually, but okay. So let's say we leave the Soviet Union. We justify on Congo. We justify on the Dutch East Indies. We pick the focuses. What were we picking at this point? I completely forgot, but I have it written. No, it's wrong. It's definitely wrong. We say this one, although this one is actually useless right now, because we're not gonna use it right now, so probably Ogma is a more logical choice. No, sorry. Just for simplicity, since we delayed the other one, we could have been picking this one already because of the way the civil war goes. Oh my god, I need to do military. I will kill myself. But the good thing is now we can readjust the production a little bit better because we had too many on infantry equip, and now I will make a save after doing all of this, so we don't need to do it again. And here, I don't know if 2 is enough or we need more, but we'll need to figure it out. Surely we need a lot of artillery for the template I have in mind. Then we had to fix trade. And then we had to fix the army too. That's okay. I'm gonna do it quickly. These ones back to infantry. These ones are fine. Okay. Okay. Train the fleet, okay. Can't wait for the faction rework. Everything is scary. The faction rework so far is okay though, I would say. There are some problems, but it should be fine. It should be good. So far, the doctrines changes look very, very interesting. They're maybe a little bit less impactful than they seem, but they're good. The doctrines I like. Cool. Don't get me started on coal. I cannot say anything, of course, but don't get me started. Set up all. Okay, boys, let's go. Let's do it again and again and again. I just need to go back here a bit. Which one was it? Did we get the mountain infantry ready? We did. Get the infantry equip up. No, so that's where we are. No, it's not exactly like that. The way it is now, it's not exactly like that. But I cannot say anything, unfortunately. I can't wait to share my views with you boys, but I cannot say much for now, so... I will... Okay, based not on anything else, just based on the developer diary about Co, I never liked the idea, and I don't think it's gonna work well. But, we'll see. I hope the next DLC is for the UK, US, and the minions. Well, the US could use it at this point. People were asking for Japan and US, and now Japan got one, not the US. There is no coal rush. You cannot get coal. You only get the coal you have. You don't get any more coal. Okay. Boys, the last time fuck, I forgot to recruit the infantry. This was quite important. The conquer, yeah, but very limited, depending on the region. I don't know. I still hope they will adjust it a bit. It's still very early, so there are chances they will adjust it a bit more, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now, unlike the last time, we do need to actually prepare this naval invasion, so we need to pay attention to that. I don't think we can do it with mountaineers, can we? Would be very nice to do it with mountaineers, but we don't have the mountaineers yet. But we can start recruiting them before getting them. That's something I should have done earlier. I mean, some UK dominions are getting some stuff. Did I do something with political power? Yes, we did the financial expert, right? So we have 12, 13, 12. How much does it help? Okay, not too bad. Going to force deploy, because we're a bit late now. Force deploy the mountaineers too. Sure, why not? Do we have any good generals here? This guy's not terrible, I guess. But maybe we should get the... Oh, this guy's good. Where's my music game? Where is my music? Now, can I still make the changes that I wanted to make here? I hope so. Okay. That's very nice. And then nothing else, okay. So I think we can go for the invasion with the mountaineers. Maybe we can add for now a couple of infantry divisions, but yeah, these guys are probably the best for the naval invasion. Let's start planning it. Actually, we can go with groups of 4. Here. No, sorry. Groups of 3. Three. And 4. Now, tell me that the UK is not messing up my plans again. Not for now. So now that we more or less prepared everything, let me also stop training the Navy. And let me set the Navy maybe in here. And then let's save. We don't need to do everything again. Hopefully. We get maybe a... Let's get the naval refit yards. Okay. Concentrate it up. I can pick this one already. Okay, nice. That should reduce a bit. Okay, 2 more. Ah, nice. Perfect then. Then we possibly do not need those extra 2 infantry, depending on when we get the claim. Yeah, maybe we don't need them. Can probably force deploy these guys. Yeah, definitely we can. Okay, nice. So we go for we go with full mountaineers. That's perfect. Except I just need to give them the command again. Hopefully only this one.
Pronto, senhor.
Check. UK check. I'm traumatized. Okay, I'll use the same one. Let's go.
Atenção.
Will they get the training though? Hopefully they will. We will need some limited conscription soon. Okay, they lack some of them lack the training, but overall I think we're good. Overall I think we're good. Yeah, and I forgot to build military factories. Well, that should be fine for a while. Okay, let's see what happens. Do we have planes? Ah, a lot of them. Amazing. Let's go. That's a very good question. I have no idea. The goal is to explore the communist path and see if there is anything interesting with it. Faster! They are coming back too! We need to get there first.
Pronto.
Now, why the hell would you go back there? Don't go back there, stay here. I need the naval invasion support in here.
Pronto, senhor.
Okay, okay.
Continuem a atacar.
Yeah, I just want to see if there is any potential or anything interesting we can do with communist Portugal. Or if it's just better to stay non-aligned, which is honestly what I think. But let's see. Okay, that's Belgium. That's Belgium gone. Now, in the case of Belgium, we need to be a little bit careful here, but it seems like we're fine. So we can annex Belgium. And we have to annex Belgium, otherwise Germany will attack us, no matter what. And then the question is, can we just puppet this stuff? Probably not. So I think our generated word tension was like, what, was it 5%? It was probably something like 5%. I don't think we can puppet, I don't think we can puppet Congo. I think we need to liberate at least something. We need to liberate these 3. Maybe then we can puppet the rest. It's gonna be close. I feel like this is gonna be close. Let's try. That looks very risky. Oh, fuck. This is absolutely terrible. Any chance that we can get closer to that claim? We could have waited for like 3 months, 60 days. That's not enough. That's not enough. Yeah, so this is why usually you try to get both claims at the same time. Which is possible, but annoying. Also, by the way, I just remember that as communists we get the liberated workers occupation law, which is possibly better. Though it does require a little bit more... it's definitely better, but it does require a bit more garrisons. And yeah, and then there is all of that stuff there. This is not good, boys. This is not good at all. This is not good at all. So what we need is do we have any oh, we do. That's nice. I don't even know if we had at that point the political power. I'm just going to give us some political power, but I'm not sure we had it to do this stuff at that point. So maybe we would have had to wait a bit longer. No, wait, why 675 days? Because I didn't do it the right order. Did I do it the wrong order? Yeah, because this is 2 claims. Wait a second. I'm getting confused. Nah, I didn't need to do that. It's just like this. 335. 335. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so what we needed to do is... Gibraltar, Gibraltar, then Dutch East Indies, then no more Gibraltar, then Congo. But we need to do it at the beginning. Yeah. Now I get to fix this infantry at least. And with this strategy, probably the only problem is going to stay with the 50% marker, not anything else. So that part is good. We also want to deploy the mountaineers a bit earlier than I did before. So we are going to do that. And we also wanted to build more military factories, which I forgot to do before. So instead we were repairing stuff. It's not super useful. It's not looking great so far, this communist Spain, honestly. We can also try exploring something else, but yeah, we'll see. And of course I need to go back again and remember which one it was. I think it was the infantry equip up. Yeah, it was. Oh, did we leave the Soviet Union? Yes. Okay, that part is good. Okay. Did you do this? Yeah, we did this. Let's go.
Pronto para avançar.
Now, maybe if we force deploy a little bit more aggressively in here, we may be able to get all of the divisions trained. We also have a little bit more time, actually. But we cannot pick the Special Forces Mountaineers yet.
Pronto, senhor. Pronto. Sim, senhor.
I had a much better general last time. Yeah, the guy. Okay, now we can pick the doctrine first this time. That means we can deploy one more, and then we're going to change them. A bit later. Okay, that's fine. Well, guys, this video is this live is called the making of a guide. So here you get an idea of how we make guides. I mean, just trial and error over and over and over again to see if there is a path, to see if there is potential in doing something. Yeah, it would honestly, I would like this to work. I don't know if it works. The flag does not look communist at all. This one? No, this one doesn't look communist at all. This is the Spanish Union, Iberian Socialist Union. Although maybe the little rose could be socialist. Yeah, it is socialist. You know, the rose is... I don't know why though. I'm a bit ignorant. But the rose is a socialist symbol in Italy too. The Socialist Party, which is now dead, used to have that rose.
Ordens. Sentido.
We should look it up. We should do something cool and we should look it up. Okay, let me see if the UK is messing up my plans again. No, it's fine. I will look it up now, but first let me set up this naval invasion. Once again. 3.
Sim, senhor.
3.
Sentido.
Fuck.
Atenção.
4.
Pronto.
Give these guys the supplies they deserve. And let's move the fleet up here. And let's add that to the mountaineers. Let's give them the rangers maybe a bit later. If we can take a couple more doctrines, that will make it cheaper. Yeah, let's go.
Formação.
Production-wise, how are we doing? I'd say pretty well. We're doing pretty well. In fact, we could be adding some more artillery here already. Let's do it. This actually gives us a little bit more time to build up the army. These mountaineers may be slightly better if we wait a bit longer. And we get the MIOs here. That's pretty nice. And we can also possibly get limited conscription, although we're starting to get some manpower. I don't know if it's probably better. It's possibly better to go for infantry expert and artillery expert here. We want both of them eventually. But let's get limited conscription and solve the manpower issues. And how long before we get our claims? It's actually still quite a bit, so that's good. I'm slightly worried about the war tension, but hopefully it's gonna be fine.
So our Prime Minister has come back from his third and greatest service. He said, of the Czechoslovakian problem, which has now been achieved,
Cannot pick this yet, but I can pick it very soon.
only the prelude.
Is always better, yeah. I agree. But both of them I want in general at this time. So I would like to pick a new industry. We're 11 days away from the tech we need.
German Chancellor Herr Hitler,
Is there anything decent in here?
which bears
Nah.
his name
Oh,
upon it.
well, I mean, no. We don't have any 35 days focus in here, right? Non-core manpower could be good at some point.
But I would just like to
I don't think we have any 30 days focus at all. Which is sad because now a 35 days focus would have been perfect. But no, no chance. No chance. So either we wait, waste a few days and go for a new industry, which I think is going to be the play here. Yeah, we're going to do that.
we regard the agreement signed last night and the Anglo-German as symbolic of the desire of our two peoples
Bottom left?
to go to war.
Yeah, you're right. Like one of these ones. But is there anything worth taking now?
The method of consultation.
Because, you know, you save 10 days and it's 11 days. So we probably like lose 1 day if we don't pick anything. I think it's better.
We are determined.
Okay, now we're starting to lose days. We lose a total of 2 days. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take 2 days of wasted focuses. We start at 10 now, so it's fine. No. And now... Let me see. We finally have almost 3 techs. I would say construction, but not bad. Okay. Let's check the situation. UK being good. UK being very good. Amazing UK. Amazing.
Para avanzar.
And production-wise, doing very good. We have too much stuff, in fact. Can we add mountaineers? No. We could be adding more artillery, but honestly, now it's not great. 18 is better. We will add more more artillery, but we need more mountaineers first. So not for now. So we could be... This is 12. We could be going for another 24 army here. I mean, it's something we will need at some point. So yeah, let's do that. We use some of these guns. The production is not perfect. We will need to come back and adjust it a little bit. But let's say it's fine for now. At least we're using some of that manpower. Don't have any more techs here, and I do have some techs here. Let me see. I'm copying the technologies from my non-aligned guide, but some changes must be made, as always. So here I had, for example, artillery up, but I think we already got an artillery up, so we cannot get it anymore. We could be getting the engineer company up. We could also be getting the trucks. These are good techs. Both of them are pretty good. And we probably would also need the field hospital if we go for infantry without tanks. So, yeah. Let's start with the truck.
Sentido.
Damn, the manpower sucks in Spain. What the hell? Where are the Spanish people? Not fighting for me. And where is my compliance? This is absolutely terrible. It's almost tempting to just switch to liberated workers and fuck it. Okay, we got our claims, and that's pretty well timed if you look at it, because we get the infantry expert, we get the better artillery. Not bad, not bad. Let's go get the engineer company up. And we also get another special forces doctrine. Okay. And now we got Belgium. Scary flags that I don't like. So we generated 6%, and these will bring us up to 8%, which is cool. Which is cool. Which should be cool. It should be good. Let's go. Slow down a bit, maybe. So now we need to play it carefully here, because we are very close to the limit. And we're also close to 50%, but as long as we do this before 50%, we should be fine. Look at the bicycle people going back.
Pronto.
Why is the music disappearing periodically?
Atenção.
And also, why is the fleet attempting to go back here and completely wasting my naval superiority, bombardment, whatever that is? We use a force attack? Yeah, let's use a force attack.
Pronto para avançar.
But where the fuck is my navy? Stay there.
Quais são as ordens?
Okay, that's it, I believe. It doesn't work. Yeah, it's no. It's. I think it's wrong. I think they always capitulate as soon as they lose Antwerpen. I really want to get the game, but like I'm scared to get, because last time almost got hacked and stuff. No, why? Get the game. It's going to be fine. Let's call it Ned. Let's go after the Netherlands right now. And actually I can declare war on the Dutch East Indies, which is usually better. Now this brings us to 40%.
Ordens.
This should be the end of Belgium, although it doesn't say. Okay, that's the end of Belgium. That's perfect. Now we just need to stay below 50%. We no longer care about the 10% generated. So this gives us a lot more room for expansion. Let's see how much more. 47 is still a little bit scary, but it should be fine, right? Let's see. Maybe these will send us above? Probably not. It's very close, but it's okay. It's okay.
Pronto.
No, pause the freaking game. Now let's just take down the Netherlands very quickly, and we're gonna be very happy.
Pronto. Sim, senhor.
I don't know if there is some Munich agreement, maybe Memel, something like that can happen around this time that can mess up things.
Sentido. Estamos
For
em
sure,
Portugal.
the sooner we do this, the better. Hello, so I am playing more and more HOI4, and I'm considering buying DLC, like the most important one only, so about 4 or 5 I guess. Nemesis, my recommendation would be to get the subscription, so you can check them out. Or check out my video. If you look it up on my channel, I recently made a tier list, so you can see my recommendation for the most important DLCs, which are definitely By Blood Alone, No Step Back, but you know, check the video because I may forget some of them. But start with the subscription for sure. It's definitely the best choice at the beginning. Boys, done. Another job well done. So Netherlands, we are not. We puppet this stuff. We puppet this stuff. We puppet this stuff. We annex this stuff. I fucked up. I always fuck up the order because now I cannot take resource rights and war operations. At least I can take the navy. I don't know why it's bugged. And we should change the default law to liberated workers for sure. And then, if anything, we should put the other people on civilian oversight, but only the other people. And we should have done this a long time ago, but okay. So, biggest problem right now is we don't really have a fleet. I mean, we have very, very mediocre fleet. And we are no longer in the Comintern, so I don't know what Germany is going to do with us. Probably they are not going to attack us, but certainly they don't like us very much. And I think at this point we justify on France as soon as possible. 175 days is way too much though. Fuck. Ah, no, we have a better option. We have Gibraltar. 85 days. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. If we want to attack the allies, we can. Let me deploy these guys. Yeah, we are going to need to keep some people in Spain. So, little change of plans here. I don't think we are going to defend this border against France. We're just going to let them push. Instead, we're going here. And we are going to rely entirely on the mountaineers to take down France quickly. Now we have these useless people. These useless people can be at the border here and just die. Probably. Was it worse this run or Phalange? No, Phalange. What are we talking about? This is an enjoyable run. Phalange Spain is extremely painful. I mean, it's you should try it. It's releasing tomorrow. It's an amazing run in the end. But in terms of challenge, it's not even close. I mean, this is very easy, very enjoyable. Now the useless people can get to the same marshal though. No, man, there is nothing worse than Phalange Spain. Trust me. I mean, I played as Communist China. Communist China is amazing. I'm pretty sure Congo can be enjoyable. Phalange Spain is very painful. I mean, you get more powerful, but it's very painful to do so. Main reason you get more powerful is you're fascist. If we were fascist at this point in this run, oh boys, we would be in a very good spot. Very good spot. Being communist, I'm not so sure, but let's see what happens. Maybe we can get something done. Maybe not. In any case, we should make it a post Benelux, this one. Post Ben. Now, should we make changes to our mountaineers? We should, but we also need the doctrine fast. And we also need the rangers. Rangers are going to help a lot. Let's get the rangers first. And let's not forget to justify on Gibraltar as soon as possible. 2 months. Wait, actually not too soon. We don't want to start World War II before Germany. Oh, we do. Maybe we do. Maybe we're fine with it. Yeah, we're actually fine with it. We're fine with everything. Let's do it. What is my political power? Let's go. Get it. It's probably a very fun run if you do it in co-op with a Belgian player. That must be fun.
Ordens.
Why are my mountaineers dead now? Because of the... Why is France defending here also? That's not cool. We have way too many guns. But we have too much of everything, and we cannot produce anything else because we don't have techs. Yeah, it's okay. Let them. I mean, the useless people... Okay, actually, you're right. The useless people are better used there. That's actually true. Doctrines or more mountaineers in here, and can we even afford them? No, we cannot. So that's an answer to our question, I believe. I need more army experience. We are going to get some from here, though.
Sentido. Pronto para avançar.
Yeah, we should do that live. A co-op run Belgium-Congo. That would be fun. That would be very fun. I don't know, boys, if we have enough time, but maybe I can try to, instead of one of the weekly releases, skip one Saturday and do one live instead, in which we do something co-op. I thought about that because, you know, with the DLC coming, these guides, I'm trying to work on the ones that can more or less remain the same, but many of them may become outdated. So I don't want to work on too many country guides in these few weeks, in these upcoming few weeks. Want to focus more on other stuff. So I'll make some short guides, but maybe, yeah, a live could be a good idea. Now, what do we get here? This stuff is too early. Artillery up can be good since we're going for artillery. No, but we said something else. We said... no, we said nothing. We said the field hospital, but we cannot get it. Radio, maybe the radio. This is too early. Maybe the radio. Let's go radio. I mean, there is a question about planes. It's so little text that I don't even think it's worth starting. By the time we will have decent planes, the run should be over unless a catastrophe happened. So, yeah. What did I say I wanted? The radio? I'm actually not that sure, but yeah. Maki, is it hard with every new DLC or patch it breaks all? Yeah. I think it would help with getting more members and subscribers to create updated ones. It seems like a lot of work. Man, that would be awesome. I mean, if people are willing to... I mean, you know, members have access to the guides. And if you guys want to go over some of the older ones, especially if you let me know which ones are outdated and why, then that would be awesome. You know, some changes will not be as massive. Say the doctrine change, we will get new doctrines. Maybe some units will perform a little bit better, but overall, instead of picking the doctrines the way we pick them now, you will pick them in a new way. It's fine. It's the same, let's say. The navy changes may be massive to the game and to the run. Call a bit less, but may have a huge impact too. So yeah, it's mostly about that, you know. But yeah, surely, if anyone is willing to help, that's awesome. Actually, I want the fleet to be in here. That's the best port in the world, in the history of humanity. This is the best port. It's an awesome port.
Formação.
Now, these mountaineers cannot push, I think. But we'll see. For sure, what I need the most is army experience right now. But this 10% factory output is also pretty nice. So standardization is good. But yeah, not enough yet for the next one, which is an important one. We're not there yet.
Quais são as ordens?
So these guys will be pushing without organization if we don't do anything fast. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, that border doesn't matter. And actually, I do have enough for war economy, though, in terms of war support. But yeah, stability, war support, they suck. I need more political power, but I'm not getting much. An improved worker condition would help, because being at war now, it's gonna be quite painful, honestly. Okay, we got the claim. Can we push? I don't know. This doesn't look very good. Well, I guess we are going to try and find out. Yeah, I did. That's the hope. The reality might be different, but that's the hope. I didn't give them an offensive line. That's a mistake. Because I probably need them to push in here. But let's see. Let's find out. Maybe France is not that strong. Amazing. France is fucking amazing. I love France. Yeah, actually, these guys have nothing to do at this point. Oh, goodbye, Morocco. Yeah, Morocco should have been released maybe as a puppet, so we don't lose them. Okay, France. I don't know if I love France that much, actually, because we are not pushing them good enough here. Pushing okay, but not getting to Paris quickly, and that's gonna be painful very soon. And that's the last stand. That's very, very painful. It's not working. This is not working.
Sim, senhor. Pronto, senhor.
Yeah, we lack the offensive power because these mountaineers are too small for now.
Sim, senhor.
So they did leave this place? No, not anymore. I don't think this is going to work because if you take too long and they send back divisions, then it becomes basically impossible. And without taking some more stuff in here, even Paris is not going to be enough. Although Paris we're going to get probably. But that's not enough unless we take something else. We need to get to Le Havre somehow. Well, at least we're getting the army experience now. Can I get any more steel?
Sim, senhor. Façam
Well, in here we have an opening, possibly.
Sim, senhor.
Is it time for some infantry equip up? Yeah, it is.
Sim, senhor.
I don't know if these are enough, this victory point. Oh, yeah, they are. They are. Boys, we did it. We did it. Yes. Yeah, boy. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Very, very, very cool stuff. Actually, we're also losing all of this shit here because, yeah. These stupid puppets, I'm so going to release them next time. So going to release them. Okay. But let's not complain. Things didn't go that bad. Now the bad part is now, right now.
Sim, senhor.
So I think we need to leave one army in Spain for sure to defend from naval invasions.
Quais são as ordens?
I don't know if I want to make the Mountaineers, to be honest. We have so much production that we could have gone for regular infantry plus artillery, and we possibly would have been a lot more successful with that. And instead of going for a grand battle plan and then investing in these doctrines, we could have gone straight to superior firepower and unlocked these ones. And I think it would have been better in terms of outcome at this point. I mean, that's okay. We can. It's something we can change in the optimization version of the guide. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And also, I would like to have by this point of the run, I would also like to have a naval invasion upgrade. So I would like to be able to naval invade the UK with this one here. So right now the goal is just one. Let me also check the time. Yeah, we're almost out of time. So what I want to check before ending the stream is just if our fleet, which sucks, is enough to get naval supremacy against the UK. And I'm quite sure that it's not going to be enough now. We would probably need to wait for Germany to start the war, and then maybe with the German fleet it's gonna be enough. So I'm going to plan the naval invasion.
Quais são as ordens? Sentido.
And again, ideally I would be doing this with twice at least the divisions, but we are not going to go for Mountaineers next time when I rework the guide. If I do turn this into a guide, it all depends on whether we can invade the UK or not. Possibly now, yes. After the DLC releases, probably not. Yeah, this is my sub trying to go there, going all the way around, huh? Yeah, that's it. That's exactly that.
Quais são as ordens?
Can I add Mountaineers? Not yet. Yeah, that's very bad, because the problem is we need to go all the way... no, at this point all the way down to the end to add more Mountaineers, so we can never invade with a stronger Mountaineer. Yeah, this one is going to help, but not enough. Not enough. Besides, that one we can get even on... it's on the Rangers, right? So even without Mountaineers, technically we can get it to our regular infantry. That submarine went all the way around the world to get here. And the manpower, boys, the manpower is a big issue here. Although we can ask it from them, and that's gonna be great. Yeah, okay, I think we're at the point of the run in which we just speed it up and see what happens. Except I'm going to pick some more focuses for the army experience, only that. And I'm going to pick the artillery expert here. Ah, by the way, let's... I mean, it's obviously impossible, but... Just in case the UK forgets to defend for some reason. Let's also get a spy. Let's also get our planes involved. Our mighty air force involved. 14 CAS can make it there. That's gonna make a big difference. It's actually going to make a big difference because it's probably going to give us green air. Probably not because it's CAS. Is that my submarine? No. No. My submarine. Is that shot still alive or did I lose it? Yeah, it's still alive. You're just quiet. I think it's time to reopen these sea regions so my submarines don't necessarily die when they go there. This is my submarines, huh? Yeah. Or maybe they keep dying when they go there. There is also that option. Yeah, this is the other big problem here. This is the other big problem. We lack political power and we're so low on stability and war support. The situation is really tough as communist Spain. Now, to give you an idea, compared to non-aligned Spain, which can be fairly similar at points, we would be much behind. We cannot take France that quickly. We cannot take the Benelux. But we're in a much better spot in terms of stability and war support. What's your HOI4 problem, Nico? Now, this land doctrine doesn't apply to special forces, I believe. But I'll take it anyway for later. Okay, now Germany is getting involved, and I'm not sure exactly how fast that's going to help with the naval supremacy, but that should help eventually. Oh, it's already very, very close. Look at that. It's very close. I wonder if removing the submarines and doing our usual trick with the submarines is going to help. I'm going to try. Oh yeah, it is going to help. Look at that. Look at that, boys. We are triggering a naval invasion of the UK that doesn't have much hope to succeed. I'm going to be completely honest with you because... Oh, and actually Germany invites us to the German... Wow, that I didn't think this would happen. That's pretty amazing. Oh yeah, I'll join.
Ordens.
Join the Axis as communist? That's fucking amazing.
Sim, senhor.
Now what's not amazing is this template. This template was a mistake. This template is not going to work for us.
Sim, senhor. Pronto, senhor.
If no faction will work, it will work if you declare an access, even if you don't have Brown Party support.
Continuem a avançar.
Let's do a force attack here. We need to take these two places fast.
Atenção.
Yeah, it's going to be painful. I definitely want more divisions in here. Okay, we're going to take Newcastle. That's pretty decent.
Sentido.
But we don't have the army to do this, and that guy's dead. It's okay, so overall I would say it's promising. It's looking better than I thought.
Continuem a atacar.
And possibly with by making better choices with the army, we can get it done.
Pronto.
Although I'm still pretty much concerned about the terrible stability and war support we have here, which is very bad.
Ordens. Estamos a empurrá-los.
Bit sad that we cannot do it
Formação.
now, but it's gonna be fine.
Atenção.
I wonder if Germany is just going to keep us or not.
Ordens.
It's fun that we are playing these. We are playing this communist Spain exactly like we would play
Quais são as ordens?
with a fascist Spain. Exactly the same way.
Pronto.
I mean,
senhor.
Germany is going to get in here and possibly help, I guess. What's this naval invasion? Yeah, naval invasion there is gonna be painful, but Germany can defend.
Atenção.
I'm going to check your message in just a second, just let me see if we can somehow win this naval invasion of the UK. Maybe with Germany we can actually, because we probably can get some air. Definitely not. Let's see.
Ordens.
These mountaineers are really not working out for us.
Sentido. Retirada. Pronto. Avançar.
If we lose momentum, they will still kick us our ass here.
Façam-nos
So
sofrer.
we're far from done. I mean, I should just have added some artillery to this template, and it would have been so much better.
Pronto, senhor. Sentido.
Oh yeah, that's a very good idea too. Yeah, if you have a save, you can send it on Discord, and so people can take a look directly. It's going to help.
Ordens.
Are we going to fight the Soviet Union as Communist Spain as allied to Germany? That would be fun. It would be very fun.
Pronto, senhor. Continuem a atacar. Continuem a avançar.
Are we getting naval invaded anywhere? No. It's fine.
Avancem! Sim, senhor. Formação.
We are running out of steam very quickly here. And then we're going to be in massive trouble.
Continuem a atacar. Continuem a atacar. Atenção. Pronto, senhor. Quais são as ordens? Façam-nos sofrer.
Come on.
Quais são as ordens? Vão, vão, vão! Ordens!
It's so close, but I don't know. I still don't know if we can get it. If we actually pick some doctrines, can help a bit.
Formação! Atenção!
This also helps.
Avançar! Formação! Pronto! Ordens!
Yeah, probably at this point we can do it. Not a clean invasion, but
Vão! Vão! Vão!
Italy is annoying. Let's steal some score.
Avancem!
Ah, that's very annoying.
Formação!
Is enough? It should be enough. Come on, now Liverpool is too big. Okay, but we can take Liverpool. It's enough. 53% when we did everything is a bit sad. No, it's not multiplayer. Multiplayer wouldn't be so smooth. You wouldn't invade the UK with Spain. 53% of the score. It's okay. It's alright, but it could have been better. I mean, yeah. I want to check the timing. So let's just do something faster. Let's take, let's annex France. With liberated workers, it may be better to annex. We're also going to annex this stuff here. We're going to annex this stuff here. This stuff here. Going to puppet Suez though. Always puppet Suez. Going to take this and this. Going to take the UK. Wow, I have a lot of points. Fuck you, Germany. That's my stuff. And yeah, we can leave Germany dead. We can puppet these. We can puppet this way. We can puppet these and these. We can puppet these. Well, whatever. I'm just, you know, because we have more important things to do, and this peace conference is not going to stay in any case. Going to make some other changes for sure. I just want to make a quick check of the timing for this and compare it to the non-aligned version of the guide briefly to see the potential. So yeah, fuck it. Yeah, okay, let's fight for this stuff. Let's fight for this stuff. Let's fight for this stuff. What's so fucking expensive? Wait a second, what? Yeah, fucking keep it. No. Keep it. Fucking 1,000 points, man? Who wanted it so bad? Italy? Yeah, then at this point, of course, we would be taking the war reparations. But the most important thing at this point is we would be taking the navies. And navies means you can invade Japan. And invading Japan means you can invade China. And then you can get Macau My Day. And also, if you puppet any piece of the UK, I think you can also get the other achievement. And we did puppet not this piece. We forgot this piece. So the UK is still there in the Allies. But doesn't matter. If you puppet them in the peace conference, if you puppet even just one island, I think you can get the achievement. Oh, whoops. Whoops! Forgot about that. Yeah, okay, anyways, doesn't matter. Timing. Timing is the most important thing. So this is a World War II done. Let me see. Let's do a comparison now, very quickly. So, January 1940 with pretty bad shit here. 234 factories. Now let me see. Okay, this one was in July 1940. So that's actually 6 months faster than 6 months faster than non-aligned, because this is the non-aligned version. Where is wait, where is the war participation? Damn, I cannot see the war participation. I think by the look of it, we had a little bit less. But the biggest advantage here is we are in a much better place in terms of stability, war support, and manpower with the non-aligned. And of course, here I didn't do the peace conference, but yeah. So I would say very similar at this point. I think it's not bad. Wouldn't it be better to annex everything because of the non-core manpower focus? No, it's not, because puppets are very useful. I mean, you saw which puppets I got. Puppets in strategic regions, like this one, Suez. Like, DI will never be able to go through Suez if you puppet this place. If you annex it, they can take it, and then they can go through. If you puppet it, they are doomed forever. Or this one here too. Like, you puppet it for the resources, then nobody can ever take it. And so on. So, strategic regions puppets better, and in the rest, as you saw, we annexed France and we annexed the UK. True. I forgot about Vichy France actually, because there is also that to consider. Now, here with the non-aligned, as you can see, we did get a claim on Vichy France. We can form Vichy France by giving Paris to Germany at any time. And then we can just quickly take Vichy France for free, which reduces a bit the amount of points we need to spend in the war. And nobody's going to contest Vichy France, so we take all of Vichy France for ourselves. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the communist path. I'm very happy with the communist path. I did not expect it to go this well. So I may cover it in a guide. I may optimize a little bit what we have been doing here. I think the strategy is more or less defined, but we need to adjust it a bit. And then we need to find a way to fix the war support somehow. I mean, of course, utilizing domestic film industry and radio propaganda is going to help a little bit. Another, improve worker conditions for the stability. We are struggling a lot with political power. What the DLC gives Portugal resource rights? Nothing in particular to Portugal. It's by blood alone. By blood alone allows any country to request resource rights, war operations, but especially the Navy. That's probably the most impactful thing ever. I don't know why people disregard by blood alone, but it is the most impactful DLC in the game, most likely. Yeah, boys, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's only January 1940, incredibly early, and now you can simply move your army to Macau or Hong Kong. You can plan a naval invasion of Japan. You can quickly cap Japan with the Royal Navy, and then you have plenty of time to take China. Nobody's going to stop you. And yeah, I'd say that's absolutely perfect. And we even get to be in the Axis. I don't know if Germany is going to let us be in the Axis. That's very strange, but yeah, it looks like they are. It looks like they are going to let us be in the Axis. They're going to kick us out? No, they're not. See, they're very nice people. You know, you can always rely on Adolf. He's such a nice guy. Boys, we're done. And the timing? Perfect. Fucking hell. It's exactly midnight. What an amazing run. We finished exactly when I was hoping to finish. Let me see what you guys are saying here, because I missed some messages. So, little bit of chatting, and then we can be happy about this live. Be very happy. Nico, I missed completely your messages. Let me go back a little bit. I can't invade the USSR for some reason. What are you talking about here? So when I'm playing 1936 scenario Germany, I can beat Poland, and I can't do around the Maginot. Even invading the Netherlands is challenging despite... But Nico, are you following my guide? You should be following my guide. Ah, okay, you're using the default. That's why. Use my Broken Germany guide if you can. And you're playing on the cracked version. Well, okay, whatever. That shouldn't be impactful, but play with my guide. That's the important thing. Hi Kaidi, sorry I missed your message. I was too focused on ending the run FFG2. And I think we are there. What happens with the USA? Let me see 1 second. They can't join any faction now that allies are dead, right? No, they can't join. They will not join factions. They will probably create their own faction. If you attack them, they will create their own faction. But as you can see, strategically, we got these 2 provinces here. So if we want to invade the US, we'll have a very easy time doing so. And invading the US is generally very easy. Yeah, but we didn't use very good templates, huh? So we use this infantry, which is, I mean, extremely basic. I can show you what I plan to use, though. And then we use this Alpini division, but it didn't work. I think it would work pretty well from now on. I mean, if you work it out a bit more, you add a bit more mountaineers in here. Like, ideally, I would like to go for something like this. Let me show you. The final goal for this template is crazy, but it is this one. This is the final goal. 36 width, and then with a field hospital in here. And this will be insane because of the line artillery. Because we get the extra soft attack from here. And then we also get the advisor that gives another 15% attack to artillery. So that's gonna be very, very good. By the way, guys, something crazy is happening to line artillery in the new DLC. I cannot say anything, but something crazy is happening. And then I will show you what templates I would use. Let me show you with the non-aligned version. Because... why field hospital? Because if you push with infantry without tanks, without a field hospital, you're going to struggle a lot. Oh, big crash. Epic. Awesome. Okay. maybe it's a sign it's time to stop, but no, I want to show you the template. Let me just restart it. And so, Nico, my recommendation would be to start in 1936 and build up your country and your templates and so on. So that's what I would recommend doing. And follow my guide, Broken Germany. And then you're going to be able to push everyone easily. I don't usually have crashes in HOI4. Maybe because I skipped this conference. Okay, this time is good. This time is good, and I can show you my template. So, this is what I would be using, and I probably will be using in this guide if we don't go for Mountaineers. So instead of Mountaineers, we just go for a 30 with artillery-oriented infantry template. And as you can see, there is the field hospital. What we don't have in here are Rangers, which I would like to have. We can add them later on to add to get some extra soft attack, but overall this is a very solid template, especially when you can pair it with the artillery expert. And this is a template that allows you to save on manpower, because artillery is very good for saving on manpower. So good situation to use it. And here, as you can see, we were going for superior firepower instead of grand battle plan, which is better until this point. And you also get smoke and fire, which is cool. So yeah, I think I will readjust the communist version a little bit to be more similar to this one. And then we'll see which one is better. But both non-aligned and communist Portugal seem potentially good. And I think Japan and China are not really challenging after you take the allies. So you can get all of the achievements. Boys, that's really it though. Unless you have any more specific questions. I'd say we're happy for today. Don't miss Phalange Spain tomorrow. It's gonna be great. And let me know how it goes. Boys, thank you all for watching. And I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye.